Good morning, VOD channel. It is I, once again, Martian Stew, Martian Brew, here to play everyone's favorite deck, the only deck everyone wants to see.
I will defend.
I'm up against an actual player.
Spell on you.
Do I keep this prismatic elemental? I wonder if the stats on this deck are absolutely useless. Yeah, some of these Renathal decks are probably just so different. It's hard to see. So we'll go last 30 days. Yeah. So looks like Maxitude, Zeph, First Flame. Really, it just seems like Maxitude is better than everything else. Prismatic is pretty good. But this also has the Galactic Projection Orb as around the same, so like, no shot, right? No way. Interesting. Orb and Calicos are among the highest drawn win rate. It's crazy. Hey Uther. Yeah, that's good shatter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everything's going so well, except for this. Brr, 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 brr. Oh my, that is too many attendants. I think that's cheating, honestly. Honestly, I just think that's cheating. Can we discover Flame Ward? So good at Hearthstone, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chat, I'm actually just so good at Hearthstone. It's crazy. It's crazy. Dirty? This is dirty. Flame Ward is clean. That's cheating. This torch burns almost as hot as my convictions. Thanks to Renathal, I'm still at 23. Look at that. Boop. Boop. Then my opponent played double Raised Dead. Absolutely destroyed me. I wonder if I'm supposed to go ETC Ice Block. Bask in my radiance. It's actually pretty good, right? Sure. Yeah, that one, right? Take my tisk. Take my barely worth it armor. What up, Digi? Reno is kind of far down there. I was thinking, like, should I ever polk out this, but It'll be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it could get it, but it could also get Parrot. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, chat. We have ourselves a problem. Huh. I don't love putting Reno on the bottom of my deck. But I need, yeah, there's Dawngrass, that's nice. Or Varden, rather. Varden, Dawngrass. Oh, we got both of them. Both the Dawngrass. Alright, here's this.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
And then we'll just die to Mind Blast instantly. If we don't get Mind Blasted, do we just win next turn? That was Miss Lethal. That was Miss Lethal. For 10? Man. I don't want to lose to Miss Lethal. Oh well.
You win.
Hey Comic. Hey Doogie.
That was
You're thrilling. I had a quest for Mage. How convenient. How convenient.
Jaina versus Goff.
Well, howdy there, partner.
Oh, howdy there, partner.
well on you.
I'm gonna keep volume up just because I have it on curve. No, that's kind of stupid, right? Because I'm probably gonna go wild growth.
I see you brought guests.
Ooh. Hey, Ashara. Hey, Ashara. Alright. Cool. Loved your Druid video, Martian Boo. Hey, thank you so much, Valord. I appreciate you.
From the smallest seed.
Don't you? What do you think we got going on here? What's my opponent's deck? So I overdraw every time if I do this, right?
Your wish is my suggestion.
Your wish is my tomato. Trying to play Cutlass Rogue in Standard while also watching a Marshy stream is hard. Is Cutlass Rogue good in Standard? I see you're playing the most wholesome deck of all. I really am. Of all the decks, this one is by far the most wholesome. That's true. That's true. What if I don't worry about getting my Maxitude back? Oh my goodness.
Alakazam!
Also, wait a second. Okay, good. It's there. I was like, is this not in there? Cutlass is unplayable because of Viper and Reno Warrior. Unlucky. Unlucky. Burr, 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 burr. Alright. I'm gonna get that ring. I'm gonna get that ring, chat. There it is. Alakazam! And then we just win next turn. Unless they Loatheb. Cutlass Rogue ain't good, but it's really fun. Sounds great. I trying to like overdraw my Ramath or something? Alright. Well, I think that'll work out just fine, honestly. Provided I don't mess this up. Which one of these spells is gonna work? None of them, but we just gotta play something first.
I smell gold in them there waters.
Well, if we didn't have it before. All right, well. There's that. Yeah, I gotta go potties. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You won't even believe it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yo, Little Torby coming in with a 39 million billion. Little Torby, how are you? Thank you so much for the 39 months, my friend. I think you have one of the largest totals. Like, I think I've seen a couple 40s, but like it's not that many. So yeah, thank you so much. That's a long time of support, my friend. I appreciate you.
Jaina versus Medivh.
Jaina versus Medivh.
Cast a spell on you.
Ba ba ba. Ah, oh my goodness, it's a wholesome off. Who is playing the most wholesome deck? Rainier Quest Mage has never lost a game. Is that the copper opinion? Alright. Rank 1 incoming. Rank 1 incoming. Ooh. Ooh. Those are cool Gyarados posters. Thank you so much. I enjoy them. I just think that's counterspell because that would make me sad. All my life, I ate string cheese. Of course. Oh, that's not as bad. It's a little bad. Not as bad. Questmage mirrors are truly something. Are they some of the games of all time? Look how diamondy my deck is. It's so diamondy, chat. Kind of want to get this Savara back. You guys think I can get the Time Warp in the Savara somewhat easily? Obviously not if it's dead. Oh, but it lived. Alright, so if I did... One, two, three, four. So we're already good on that front. Alright. I should be able to activate it. And then it'll be in the Savara next turn, right? No, because I haven't played enough. Wait, no. Okay, I play this. It gets me my Time Warp. Then I play Time Warp. It activates the Savara. Okay. I think we're good. Unless I'm stupid. Or unless that's Crunge. Gotta watch out for Objection. So anyways, I do this. Activates my Time Warp. And then we're gonna chill on Savara until I can play Renathal to test for objection.
The time has come.
It was objection. So we go ahead and do this. And then did they concede? Oh, alright. Cool. Smooth play, Marshy. Oh, thank you. Nobody does the Savar thing as good as Marshy. Thank you. Yeah, we Savar real hard. It's time to wash away the filth, if you know what I mean. Quest Mage, you were the chosen one. I was the chosen one to play Quest Mage. I'm out here doing this to you. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
I cannot find eternal rest.
Against Priest, should I keep this fire sale?
I'll cast a spell on you.
Ah, I see you've brought guests. Do your worst to refine. More like 3 refine, am I right? Am I right or am I right?
On wings of destruction they come.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Your wish is my potato. Three refined TF2 reference? Is that a TF2 reference? I wouldn't know. I guess I'll trade this. It's not looking like I'll need it. But if it was Shadow Priest, I would have been happy to have it. Either that or I wouldn't. I'll miss you, Zephyrus. I will miss you. What do we get? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Should I do something? Probably. I smell gold in them there waters. Keep on panning. They're technically playing Quest Priest. Yes, Quest Mage versus Quest Priest. Who's the questiest? Who is the questiest?
The dragons come.
The dragons come. Burr, 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 burr. Hey again. How you doing? How are you doing? Oh my goodness, it's Renethal. It's perfect. Get your own pan. I wish I had an ice block.
Starting the operation.
Starting the operation. Oh my goodness. How fun is this deck? Is it pretty fun? I haven't played a lot of it. Hey Kazakhstan, how you doing? Alright. Quest Priest was the questiest this time. I don't even know if you're serious. We got outquested. Chat, I saw the most, like, outrageously broken custom card this morning. See how easily I can find it. Alright, here's IMX, He's looking back on his Temporis buff from January. But like, look at this thing. You guys see that? 6 for 6/6. Battle cry. Take 2 turns. The worst, the least powerful that is. The least powerful that is like 6 for 6/6 charge Wind Fury, gain 15 mana. That's the absolute worst that card can be. Or I guess gain 13 mana if you coin it out. But like, oh.
Bask in my radiance.
Bask in my radiance. Oh, another quest mage mirror. Didn't we all agree that I'm the only one who's supposed to be allowed to play quest mage? Pretty sure we discussed that at least at some point. That is an expensive magic trick. I was just looking at your temporis. I guess I'll clean out this magic trick. You didn't know? Like I didn't see you post that in January. I don't think you need to see Zarimi to know how busted that is. Love Everlasting off of Prismatic. That is pretty broke, isn't it? Marshamu, has anyone told you look like Dwight from The Office? Oh. Someone has now. Well, what do you guys think that secret is?
I smell gold in their waters. Job done.
Keep on panning.
It's a secret? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Will you stop playing cards? Has anyone told you that you look like the YouTuber who makes Hearthstone videos with funny edits? You know, I actually was told that recently. I went to this place. It's called Frankenstein's. It's a look at me just high rolling all over the place. It's called Frankenstein's. It's a place just to go for collectibles. And ooh. Oh, too bad. It's a place to go for collectibles. And I went to a vendor and they asked me if anyone had ever told me that I look like Martian Boo. That's the second time I've been recognized in person. Ever.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Okay. Oh, I guess it's that easy. Do you like being recognized in public, or do you cringe? Honestly, it's like flattering. I think I like it, but I'm I'm not used to it because it has literally only happened twice, you know. So like it catches me off guard. I always assume that like I'm too small of a person to be recognized. So like honestly, I think both times it's happened, I've been a little awkward. You would recognize me IRL? Thank you, Doogie. But like that's on me. It's not on the people who, you know, if you guys see me in person, you want to say, "Hey, Martian."
Murlocs are friends to all.
I'll cast a spell on
I'd be
you.
happy to see you. I don't know. I certainly don't think it's cringe.
I can't do that.
I can't do that. Remember when this cost 2?
I see you've brought guests.
Yuck. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Boop. You remember? There you go. Look at that feels strong, man. Bing face. How's it make you feel? Lord Weebleton. Lord Weebleton.
Time has come to dethrone our former master. His reign ends
Boop.
now.
We booped. We booped, chat. We did it. Are they about to win me? Oh, okay. So far, so fine. So far, so fine.
I raise, you fold.
His reign ends now.
Guess I'm just gonna keep rewinding the Solid Alibi until I get something actually constructive to play. I could also just do this, get my Solid Alibi that way too. Hey, Ice Block. Alright, now I don't need to waste all these things trying to get Solid Alibi at least. Do you have any guesses as to the increased value of your stream / YouTube channel because of the golden shinies? It's probably not much. So I think 2023 is the first time I've had a bad time playing Hearthstone since 2018. Like it's the 2018, the second half of it, like Boomstain forward, it like didn't inspire joy with me. And 2023 I think is the first time that's happened to me since then. I am going somewhere with this. That was the beginning of a point, not a complete point.
You can count
on me. I'm certified.
If power is what you seek, is what I provide.
So I'm more down on the game than I've been since 2018, when I was down enough to like kind of stop playing for most of 2019. And consequently, this is for a few reasons. So like I think the lack of trying to keep the things like Mine Rogue out of Wild is like really getting to me. But also like the execution of Twist like infuriates me. I'm so mad about it. And like what's really sucky about it, okay, so like as a consumer, I feel like I am incredibly justified in my frustrations with Twist. But as a person who wants to be like a healthy, reasonable person, I like hate how annoyed I am by Twist, the Twist execution. So I like, not only do I have all these frustrations about the execution of Twist, but I also like kind of hate myself for feeling the way that I do. You know, like it's an annoying spot to be in. Oh, too bad. So like, just like my resentment has been growing since then, and like it's a resentment for the game that makes me resent myself. It's like a terrible loop. And so you add on top of that like the increased, let's see, just do this and this and we're online. You add on top of that the increased price of all these like cosmetic bundles, where like you look at the Hearth bundle or you look at the signature bundles, they're like $50 and come with 5 packs. We like super win. Our opponent doesn't even realize it. They realize it. Never mind, I take it back. Like we had like so the Hearth bundle was a diamond card. How many packs were in the diamond bundle? It was like 5, right? It was really small. I think it was 5. Let me see. Hearthstone Brew bundle. Hearthstone Brew Diamond bundle. Yeah, it's 5. Okay, so 5 regular Showdown packs and Diamond Hearthstone Brew for $40. And they locked in the golden one there. So they didn't give that one to you for free. They didn't let you craft it with dust, the golden one. Like, that's so obviously consumer hostile, you know? Like, it's it's like when I talk about these like overpriced cosmetics, people talk about how like, you know, the price of a game should be shifted towards the cosmetics, and you know, it's better to make the regular game cheaper so that, and like price the cosmetics up. And I agree with that. The thing is, like, cosmetics aren't just a whale or nothing thing, you know, like people like people who don't have that much money to toss on it still want to have like cool things to buy. And when all the diamonds cost like, you know, $40-$60, like for an in-game thing, like for a little, you know, digital, that's the price of a whole game. That's the price of a whole game, that cosmetic. So anyways, I don't know. I just think it's lame. It's not like Hearthstone is free otherwise, right? Like it is technically free. It's like technically a free to play game. You can technically get everything for no money, but you can't practically do that. You can't like, you know, it's not something most people are going to be able to do without like extreme grinds. So having the cosmetics be priced into next week, having the cosmetics be priced into like ungettability for almost everyone. You know, we haven't achieved a good trade-off there. So, Wild is nerfed too little. Standard is nerfed too much. The game, the fun of the game, like the cosmetics, is too expensive. And just like as a consumer, I have a deep resentment for how Twist was handled. Like, I understand things can flop or whatever, but like the fact that you still can't sort by extra, and the fact that you couldn't use your Twist Wonders, like the cards you crafted for Twist Wonders, you couldn't use them in Twist Fast Forward. Like they never fixed that.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Yeah, I'm really mad. I'm really mad at like the game, and I resent myself for being mad, and I hate that. You know, like it's completely reasonable to be so upset about it. So all that is to say, like this started from someone asking me about the golden cards and the benefit of the goldens on the thing. I think I'm gonna stop buying all the portraits and buying all the diamonds. I think I'm at the point where I'm not getting anything out of that. Are you making fun of me, Narrow Victory? You try to express yourself well while you're trying to also play a video game. Fly signature is beautiful, I agree. Snap also suffers from this problem? Oh yeah, I mean, like, don't even get me started on Snap. Oh, I see what you did there, prophecy. If you stop getting all diamonds / golden, I find you don't even need to pre-order. Yeah. Well, I think I'm in a pickle. Should just get the ice block out of here. Just looking at the snapshot makes you feel bad, so happy you stopped playing. I just stopped buying stuff from Snap. It's ridiculous. I like Snap is so far gone, monetization wise. That's just I don't even think it's worth talking about. Like they're definitely like trying to monetize exclusively off whales. But I play, so I do get the pass, but like I don't not trying to be collection complete or have like cosmetics over there.
Jaina versus Taranda.
You give me strength.
I'll cast a spell on you.
$30 for an emote. Well, yeah, those are like pretty overpriced. I was like excited to see them, and then I saw like the insane gold costume, and I was like, whatever. Hearthstone has been much better off without Broad. I will die on that hill.
Thoughts to yourself.
Okay.
I can't do that.
I think for me, the hands-off nerf approach from Broad is better. Like, standard is unplayable to me because it just gets changed too often. Every time like I finally get into standard and like really like a deck, it gets changed and I get bummed out and I stop playing it. Or like the meta around it changes. You know, it's not always the deck itself that gets nerfed, but like the stuff that it's good into gets nerfed, so the deck stops being playable. The meta shifting so often is not good for a card game, as far as I'm concerned. Like, you want it to shift. Having the set and the mini set as like big switch ups, I think is a good cadence. But every couple of weeks, big changes. Is like whether or not it's necessary. Takes a lot of the fun out of it for me, and it's annoying because like on the flip side, wild is almost never touched. And that's also an issue. Like the big problem decks in wild are allowed to fester for way too long. Hey, that's a good objection. Hey, Sleet Skater. Could go 1, 2, 3. Could go 1, 2. 3 activates my time warp. Does it ruin me though? Let's see. I have 8 in hand, so if I play 3, I should be fine, right? I should have kept Hella. Wait. Yeah, we're fine, right? And then I do this, and we get our time warp.
Do not look away. Job done.
Hey, lazy. I took a longer Hearthstone break. What happened to Questline Hunter and Wild? Nobody knows. Rapid Fire was changed to 2 mana. No way, the most wholesome cards to ever be put in a 43 available card slots. 43? ETC isn't 3 extra slots. ETC is a customizable card. That's my big opinion. Hey Martian, happy Friday. I know you've been excited to play this deck, so I'm happy you finally get to do so in public forum like twitch.tv. Hey Dune. What happened to the wild you used to know? Nobody knows. I certainly don't.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
I smell golden in their waters.
Do not look away.
Where's your unnerfed dark layer? I don't know. I don't know. Last time I played Wild was when even Shaman was just starting to become a problem. Even Shaman is a deck of all time.
Thoughts to yourself.
I almost missed and poured a bunch of water in my lap. Burr, 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 burr. I see. All right. Well,
Keep on panning.
that was something.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
Do not look away.
Your own pan.
Doesn't my opponent super lose? I'm pretty sure. Crafting Even Shaman on Witchwood's release was statistically the best dust investment of all time in Hearthstone. Was it?
It is
Maybe.
weak. You weak.
Goodbye, Danny. At least Greymane. Yeah, I mean, Greymane, up until Fractured and Alterac, I'd say Baku was like pretty consistently close to the best card.
Anduin shall
Um,
bring victory.
I'll cast a spell on you.
it's kind of crazy how fallen off Baku is. Baku is just like unplayable now. It has no decks.
I can't do that.
Even Shaman was tier 3 for a lot of time since 2018, Legend Viable for many months, and never had that many Epics Legendaries. I think it's kind of an expensive deck, at least these days. Gigantotem, Golganeth, Stonewright. I'm not gonna count Totally Totems or Okani, Trusty Companion. Amalgam of the Deep. I mean, it's pretty expensive now. Doesn't mean it was always expensive, but now it is.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
How dare you talk about the unbeatable Meta Tyrant Odd Warrior? True. I think the OG version had 0 epics and 1 legendary. Yeah. Ooh, Baku was pretty cheap too.
Just like Trick.
Fabrics fit for her majesty.
Haha. You got bamboozled.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Just like Trick.
I tried Warrior, just pressing the button is sad. The rate is just baseline. It just doesn't have any cards, right? Like, the reason even Warrior was the good way to go with, like, Odin stuff was less about the hero power actually being good, but more about there was no reason not to. Almost every good card was even. Speaking of Fringe Warrior, did you see Skeeter passed off the reins of the Dimension Discord? Truly the punctuation on the end of an era, if you ask me. Wasn't that a while back? I actually left almost all the class Discords. All the class Discords? I think so. So I haven't had a Dead Man's Hand Discord update in quite a bit.
Quickly.
You got the ad, everyone, earlier this week. Okay, like it. Like I thought he gave it to Magma like a year or two ago or something. Or like just said Magma would be the new de facto person. Like I guess like I don't super remember what that update was like. I only like glanced at it. It could be that he was just saying that Magma would have a big role or something. I'm so glad I'm not dead.
You simply lack perspective.
I also just left a bunch of Hearthstone Discords, including the Reaver Ryan meme Discord. Good times. Looking for a standoff? Be careful. I played Reno. Does the Viper recover from this? That's the real question. No? Okay. You can call me Zangus. No? Brain dead deck? Don't be boring. Well, that's what I wanted that for. So it's actually kind of stupid.
You have
2 mana. Green border. Let's go. Ice block is cringe. Ice block is cheat. Well, I'm a known cheater, so there you go.
Versus Cyrilla.
For the light. For my daughter. I'll cast a spell on you.
Martians are notorious cheaters. Most Martians are pretty honest, if you know what I mean. You don't, but hopefully you'll never have to find out. You guys excited for Hearthstone duos?
I see you've brought guests.
Every time I face quest mage, I feel awful even when I win. Samesies. Marshy, what racism against Martians did I just walk into? I mean, I am a Martian. I'm not being racist, I'm just telling you how it is. Definitely, you definitely don't want to meet a Martian that isn't me. Just notice that there is a new haircut. Short hair fits you very much. Thank you. I'm actually just not wearing a hat today. Makes you want to ban classes. I think class bans would be a cool idea if it was just Conquest Ladder. I think Conquest Ladder would be an excellent way to have class bans. I don't think class bans just queuing it up is a good idea. Oh, fine. Do I coin this out? Maybe not. I don't know. If they hit me for like 40 damage, I can coin this. Battlegrounds duos is going to increase friend requests a lot. Ban priest from the game? Yeah. I agree. I agree. Ban every class from the game. I want to play with only neutrals. I don't know how only neutrals would go.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
Only neutrals was late 2016, early 2017. It was 2017, right? Like that's when the aggro had like the strong neutral core. Is that what you're talking about? Is duos the next twist format or something? No, for Battlegrounds they're adding duos as a mode, like a 2-person mode.
Light be with you. Light be with you.
Light be with you. Oh, the horror.
No time.
All right, here we go. You guys ready? This thing. Sheep. Sheep. Ow. 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 Do I partake in Battlegrounds? I played a lot of it in 2019. I haven't played much of it since I started streaming. If an IRL friend wanted to play duos, I would probably play a lot of duos. So I do this.
This battle
Yeah.
is yours.
You're so ready for another Brazilian armor? Yeah. Where's your Odin? Wouldn't that be hilarious? I think that would be kind of funny.
Jaina versus
Edwin.
Rhaenyra.
You look like Jaina to me.
Back.
Do I ever keep this?
On you.
I mean, not against Rogue, right? Do I ever hold the quest for a second? What if I go Salesman into Prismatic Elemental? What then? Ooh. The real Edwin Van Cleef? Yes, this is the original Edwin Van Cleef. I hope that's patches for my funnies.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Pirates away!
I've decided to go Quest Coin Miracle Salesman. The next turn, I'll just ping that thing if it's still up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Owie. Ow. Ow. Next turn, I can do this and this if I want. I wonder how differently I might feel about Quest Mage if I wasn't streaming. Like if I wasn't trying to make content. I would probably play this deck pretty exclusively, I think. It feels like a very marshy style of deck. Hard to say these days anymore, though. I don't love having a snake oil in the Savara, but I think it's also fine. Excuse me for a second.
There be no treasure 6 feet under.
Pirates away!
Rise me, hearties. Look what I want.
Bask in my radiance.
Bask in my radiance. OTZ, is this the real Slim Shady? OTZ, thank you so much for the 18 months, my friend. It is exactly the real Slim Shady. That's true. How are you? Quick pick. Oh, is this Garrot then? Baskin my Robbins? I want ice cream. What are you guys doing to me? Maybe I'll get ice cream at the store today. Oh my goodness, chat. That's too much. That right there is too much. Do we lose? I think we might. Rude. Stop! They're going for it? Yeah. Well, maybe we'll be okay. Pug gifting out subs to JF, can't pronounce that, Sloppy Walrus, Miss Thee, and Prophet. Pug, please. Thank you so much. How are you, my friend? How are you doing? I really appreciate it. It's so generous of you.
Bring a sword to a fish fight. I'm almost out of cards.
No, we lose. That's okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Morning, Marshy. Hey, Oompa Loompa Grande. How's it going? You know, I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Relaxing, all cool. Where'd I put my little thing for my glasses? I have this other one. I just don't think it's as good. How are you? I wonder when they will change the Mage quest reward. Good question.
Jaina versus Throw.
I would guess sometime.
I'll cast a spell on you.
If I was a betting Marshy, I would say maybe when they do the next round of big balance nerfs for standard. Maybe.
I see you've brought guests.
I'm doing good. Wonderful weather here on the eastern seaboard, so just kind of chilling on your porch. That's what's up. That's what's up. Big shaman. More like small shaman, am I right? Am I right or am I right? I know I'm not right. Stargazing. Sure. Don't hurt me. I said don't hurt me. Always a pleasure to hang with Boo. Well, I appreciate you. Free elemental. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. um. Ooh. Now we'll shuffle this back in. And it'll have its discount unruined.
Tisk.
How about that? Now we can draw it instead of card we want. I saw so many big shamans today. Unfortunately for them, I played your funny control warrior. Were you able to just remove all their stuff pretty effectively? Is that what happened? Glug. Glug the Glugger. Glug the Glugsmith. Nice. Remember when this cost 3? Remember when it cost 2? I'll miss you, Barton. Actually, I will miss you. That's a problem for me. That is a problem for me. I was going to use that to live. Well, I don't know. Choo choo. Ikuradon. I have an ice block up, right? Yeah. I was scared there for a second. Oh. And I live. And I live, chat. This is going to be in that. Am I dead? Alright, sick. Ha 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 ha. Watch them hit me with the, like, Scalding Geyser or the Auction House Gavel. The elements will destroy me. Unlucky. You hate to see it. Why did you not use the elements to destroy them? Oh yeah, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Can't ban Marshy when he predicts the scam play. Pound it, Fire Paladin. Hi, Boo, best Boo, all the hearts, my friend. Hi, Phantom.
Jane versus Saranoyo.
I'll cast a spell on you.
What if I keep hidden objectives? What then? Answer me that, chat.
Ah, I see you've brought me. We have turned our
our strength.
Reporting for duty.
It's a fun emote, KVLT. We lose. It's that easy.
Reporting for duty.
Can't believe Hidden Objectives doesn't discover one of the objective cards. Real. Real and true. Not Crusader Aura. Actually is a bit of a problem for me. Actually is a wee bit of a problem for me. Am I dead? Let's see. 28? No, 24. Looking pretty dead. So I guess I'm doing this. Unlucky. This is a song of all time. Haha, get polymorphed. Oh my goodness. What's this for? What is this for? Probably Mine Rogue. Oh, that would make sense. Alright, let me go make Marshy potty times. I'll be right back. Alright. Chat, I don't know what standard deck I want to play. I want to finish my climb, but like...
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. I'll cast a spell on you.
I want to finish the climb, but like I'm not really interested in playing more Demon Hunter. What else is good? I heard Nature Shaman is good, but I'm not really interested in playing that either. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Yep, there they are. There they are. I don't want more ice blocks in my Savara, right? Is there a deck besides Demon Hunter right now? I think Shaman is supposed to be better. It is, in fact, time to wash away the filth. If you can believe it. Yuck. Chat, did you know I don't like random secrets? Yeah, I think that's a random objection. It is random, right? Phenotize the max it too. Wonder if I'm gonna lose my bonus Savara here. Make me a little sad, but it's not really the end of the world. Alright, neat. Time warp on curve, you say? Time warp on curve. Let's do the time warp again.
Bask in my radiance.
I raise, you fold.
Ooh, well, if we can get there.
Do not look away. Do not look away.
Play time warp
Wits with me.
for my funnies. Unlucky. Maybe we'll top deck Caligos. Maybe we'll die to them. Wow. Guess I wasn't too far away from being able to just play the thing.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
So next turn, just objection ping and hope for the best. Between 1 and 10, how would you rate the current wild meta? 5. That's probably objection, right? When was the last 10 out of 10 meta?
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Ashes. I don't think Nathria was 10 out of 10, but I put it like maybe an 8 or 9. I think Darkmoon Fair and Barons were also in that area.
Don't think too hard.
Don't think too hot. Oh my goodness, why is that free? Have I played that many? Yay. You guys think I win?
Sun sets.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself. If power is what you
I don't know, probably should have
knowledge is what I
considered doing that before I played the Ramoth. Martian is joining light side, I did. Stormwind was 10 out of 10. Yeah, Stormwind almost got me to prematurely stop streaming, so it's definitely a 10 out of 10, I'd say. I think Stormwind's effect on standard is a bit overblown, but Wild is unplayable. Darkmoon Fair, the birthplace of the boring Big Priest deck. Yeah, but it also came with the coolest version of Dark Lair and the coolest version of Kingsbane. What do you think about the following change? You can only take one extra turn in a row. I think you would just put once per game on Time Warp. As a WoW player, do you have more fun in Standard now that it's the largest focus on good win conditions? No. I think that
I'll
makes
cast a spell on you.
it less appealing because there's like less stuff you can do. The more consistent win conditions are, the more restrictive metas are, which is kind of, I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing, it just doesn't make it more appealing to me. Decisive win conditions aren't really what I like about Wild anyway. It's I'm nostalgic. I get attached to things and I want to play with my old stuff. So like there's more options, which is another big part. Like if a new cool card comes out and it has a synergy in Wild, like I'll see the synergy, I want to play that, and I can't do that in Standard.
Starting the operation.
Linked together in harmony.
Look at that. Look at it go. Huh. Oh, nice. Should have traded that. I'm not going to use it. Where was file sale against the paladin? I know, right? What's going on with that? What is going on with that? My opponent is a plum thief. Good evening, Marshy. How? Hope you've been having an excellent time so far. Hey, I have been, Kirby. How are you? Good evening to you. And that's it. Enough quest to 6 and 1 per game, so giants were willable again on 6 too fast. Oh, you want to unnerf it so that it can be played.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what
You
I
only need
provide.
6 things. I don't know. I think it's much too easy to activate it with 8. I don't think we need to do that. The reason it costs 6 is because the best, like the most efficient way to like get extra to get through the quest was Kabbalah's Tome at 5 mana. You know, 8 is much better for today's Hearthstone.
Turn down that racket.
Been having a good day at work, and looks like I'll get to round that out with some quality time here. Well, that's what's up. It's precisely what's up, even.
It is wisdom you lack.
Look at this thing. Look at it go. I definitely see why Parrot would be mid in this deck. I feel like Parrot is pretty eh. Actually a little disappointed that it didn't hit Ramoth. Could have done this. How far in am I? Not very. Alright. It's gonna be a minute, chat. It's gonna be a minute.
The culprit was...
Oh, that actually messes me up. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Opponent is playing all the tech. They sure are playing all the tech, aren't they? Playing quite a bit of tech there.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Has Renethal Revert had a big impact on Wild in terms of deck variety? I think so. I think this deck is seen as the big negative, and I guess I agree, but I also feel like there's a lot of other decks that I can get away with playing now that I had a hard time with before. So I think it's variety positive. If you like... Yeah, well, I mean, like, it depends on your perspective, because for a lot of people, Renethal piles don't feel different, you know?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
So from certain perspectives, it's not done well for variety. A very similar gameplay. Ooh. What a top deck, chat. I'm so talented. I'm so talented. Oh, wait, no, I am. I played Polkel. Talented at playing Polkel, that's my streamer, yeah. I don't think Reno Priest wants to be a tech pile. I love random tech like the Darkness for countering Reno and Miracle Druid. Well, there you go. Does the Darkness do that well against Miracle Druid?
Medicine insects.
All it really does is increase animations, right? Still so far off. Maybe I pull culted too early. Look at that.
Time to
Time to wash away the filth. Based order. But I did want to draw the card. It's not like that was stuff.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks. Too much power.
Can you play the other mage mission with ignition and the 3/2 sorceress? I think it's funnier than this one. Well, as funnier as it may be, I don't do funny things. This is a very no funny channel, right? You guys know me. I don't believe in the funny.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
I know what you guys wanted me to pick. But you know I was never ever going to do that. Wonder if I'm dead. No, right? Never dead here. Reno Quest Mage is a sweaty deck. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It is a deck. I'll give it that much.
Wrangling whelps is harder.
He breathed as easily as he lied. Do I have any other decks planned for today? I'm not sure. There's a chance I'll play this for another hour and then sign off. There's a chance I'll play this for another hour and then play something else. There's a chance I'll play this for another hour and then switch to Pokemon. Who knows? Marshy could do literally anything that isn't something else. Man, pole kelting when you haven't completed a lot of your quests seems like not the play.
Been in tighter scrapes, Reno. Magic binds.
You wish to match wits with me.
Sun sets.
Are we playing Caligos in order to play the 10 mana spell 2 turns faster? Yes. Am I liking Temporal Forces? I'm really liking the ancient, like Koraidon Roaring Moon deck. I think that one's pretty fun.
Let's give you some extra time.
Oh, did we lose? Unlucky. Yep. I'm almost I'm almost to like I've almost maxed out the ladder, which is the first time I've ever gotten close. Like I played mostly Gardevoir in the past year, and that's a really slow deck, so it's been hard for me to like get out of Great Ball even. Like when each game lasts like half an hour, I'm not like really looking to push up the ladder, but the ancient deck goes so much faster. They time warped us first. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chad. I'm a little bored. A little bored. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do. What's the other deck for today? I don't have any plans. I'd have to come up with something.
Protect my legacy.
I'll cast a spell on you.
We enjoy when you play Pokemon too? Well, I appreciate that. Wugtrio Mill has been hilarious for you. I got Wugtrio a single time. I forget when it was. It wasn't recently. It was like a bit ago. It was like a couple weeks ago or something. Or longer. I don't remember. So Wug Trio, for those of you who don't know, has a 3 energy attack that you flip 3 coins, and for each heads you discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. And I ran into that once, and they hit me with the triple heads when I had 9 left in my deck. How free to play is the online Pokemon TCG anyway? It's pretty free to play. Okay, so it is and it isn't. Like, as far as initial, it's extremely free to play. They give you a ton of decks, like a ton of good decks right away. So your ability to pop in and play and decide how much you like the game is like really high. And then you'll get enough resources to get the pass free to play. You can't buy the pass. You have to earn the currency free to play, and then get the pass. But like if you get the pass, you get more decks. So like you're always getting an influx of free stuff. But as far as like having variety and playing whatever you want, it's a little tough. It's very cheap to play friendly because, again, you can't buy packs. What you have to do is get the code cards out of IRL packs. But most people who play IRL aren't, or collect, like just buy packs IRL, aren't looking to play online. So the code cards that come out of those packs are actually very cheap. So like a new set, sometimes a pack will be 50 cents. But it's usually less, as long as you're not buying it like right away. So yeah, if you want to like get a bunch of Pokemon, like if you want to catch up, it's like 20 cents or less a pack for the older packs. So you can like, you know, for $50, you're getting like standard, you know, you're getting everything. So it's very cheap to play friendly. It's somewhat free to play friendly. And I guess it's kind of whale unfriendly. There's not lots of whale there. Is this song stupid? Get your own pan, you sicko.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise. Just use more.
Oh. I misjudged because I forgot about that effect. I have a box full of nothing code cards I still need to scan.
My hand is too
Aww. Not my galactic projection orb. Not my orb. A shame old diamond cards and golden tavern pass legendaries can't be purchased or crafted. There are a few you want. Yeah. Yeah, you'd figure that like digital moving to, or card games moving to digital would increase accessibility for some stuff, but I don't know, it's a shame. It's funny to me that like card games only get greedier from Hearthstone. Like, I guess there's Runeterra that wasn't greedier, but they were, they did not understand what made Hearthstone have broad appeal. But otherwise, you know, like, you know, card games are only getting greedier. You know, it's not like, you know, nobody wants to reinvent the genre or be like the accessible card game. I wonder if just like nobody with the resources to make a card game understands why Hearthstone did well. Like, there are a lot of people who like want to make Hearthstone more like Magic when they go to make their card game.
My calculations, you need to chill out.
Like Snap understood. Snap gets it. Did I had lethal with this, right? Like, I just wasn't even thinking about the game I was playing. I was just letting the winds guide me. Everything that wasn't greedy shut down. Yeah, I think in both cases, they just didn't have the like, and that's the thing too. Is like, you look at Runeterra and how cost effective it was to play, and you see it shut down, and you think, well, if they don't have the greedy model, the game doesn't do well, so it shuts down. But when really it was, the game was not a broad appeal game. It was a niche appeal game, so it wasn't gonna do well. And like, I feel like that discourages people in the future from going with a less greedy system. Like, nobody's going to innovate on the stupid microtransaction packs. By the way, when can we stop calling microtransactions microtransactions? Maybe other people already did. Because like, $60 isn't a microtransaction. That's huge. Broad appeal as in the art or the gameplay was bad. I don't know if the gameplay was bad, but I don't think it had broad appeal. Runeterra was too mechanically complicated. And I do think that the art for Gwent or not the art specifically, but the general aesthetic of Gwent and Runeterra didn't have broad appeal either. When you look at Hearthstone and like, everything is catching. And it's really easy to see what's going on. Runeterra like hides your hand and stuff, and has like all these different zones and things. It's not a simple game. Runeterra was in a weird in-between where it was way too simple to compete with Magic, but not nearly interesting enough to compete with Hearthstone. I agree completely. I agree completely. It just like, it didn't have I do think that like, if you need to compete with Hearthstone, trying to compete with Magic is a failing, a doomed endeavor. Like, I don't recommend it. It's your birthday today. Congratulate, happy birthday, Arcnexus.
I see you've brought guests.
Like, for a digital card game, you wanna compete with Hearthstone. You don't want to compete with Magic. But I do agree, like, if I wanted it to play a game like Runeterra, you know, it's not complex enough for me to not want to play Magic instead, and it's not like, you know, simple gameplay enough for me to not want to play Hearthstone instead. It just, the sole thing, Runeterra had two things going for it. It was cheap to play if you were willing to play regularly, and it had the League of Legends IP. The second of which I don't think matters that much. Matters a little. I don't think it matters that much. I love your takes on card games and your stories at the end of your videos. Oh, thanks, Christopher. You can compete with MTG. You've just got to be willing to be in-depth game. Runeterra, no, I don't think so. You can do it like in paper. I just don't think it's a good idea in digital. I think Magic is successful as Magic because it's Magic. You know, like, it has the Magic IP to bring that into digital. But I don't think a complicated game like Magic has broad appeal at all. Like, I think it's a very high risk, low reward endeavor. It's the potential for that market, I think, is quite low. Where'd you pound it? Pound it, Arc Nexus. Like from a niche crowd, you could compete with MTG, but I don't think you're gonna like to get broad appeal. You need to try to compete with Hearthstone in the digital card game space. If your goal is to be a successful game. Gwyn's art style is very unique, fairly grotesque, realistic, and violent depictions fitted perfectly for the Witcher universe, but it's definitely not something mainstream appealing. Yeah. When I played it, there was this one card where like somebody's leg was getting like cut off by a medic, and like they were sitting there wailing and screaming, and like I didn't want to look at that. Like I don't mind seeing that type of thing in the right setting, like an artsy movie or whatever, but like when I'm looking to chill out with a card game, I'm not looking to see a horrified amputee lose their leg. Thoughts on Dragon Priest? I haven't played a lot of it myself since the Theorycraft. If you had infinite resources, would you like to create a card game? I would. If I would start on that if I had any idea. Like I don't have I think I have good mechanic and monetization ideas that would lead to a game that could compete with Hearthstone. But yeah, I don't have the funds and I don't know how to change that, so. Discussion topic: What are conditions under which a certain playstyle would not be consistently viable, even if people enjoy it? What are conditions under which a certain playstyle should not be consistently viable, even if many people enjoy it? I was thinking, kind of related to this. I was thinking about that with Pokemon yesterday. Pokemon has a style of deck that's kind of appeared in the last like decade. When did Wailord EX come out? Wailord EX was from... Is that Ancient Origins? Anyways. So yeah, it's been about 10 years then. Where the goal of the deck isn't to take all your prizes or even to actively mill your opponent. It's to literally never let any of your prizes get taken. So you're not trying to win the game. You're trying to never ever lose the game. I'll explain that better in a second. So all you do is you get out the biggest health Pokemon you possibly can. You run a bunch of cards that either heal the Pokemon or return them to your hand. And you run a bunch of cards that put cards back into your deck. So you just you're just making it so that you can't lose. And
You can count on me. I'm certified.
You wait until your opponent naturally decks out. You're not trying to actively mill them. You're waiting. It's like Quest Mage, but like way more drawn out. Way more drawn out. You're waiting until your opponent like runs out of ways to add cards back to their deck and then lose that way. And the first iteration of that, I actually thought it was incredibly novel. I thought it was super cool. But then it just kept being a deck. It like as they keep Pokemon has kind of a power creep problem, and as they keep buffing these as they keep buffing the health totals, it gets harder and harder to consistently hopefully that casts Ice Block or Freeze. Nice. It gets harder and harder to kill things consistently, so these decks just keep existing. And they... Oh, look at that. They just break the... They're very tedious to face. So if they popped up every once in a while, I think they'd be fine. But they keep... They've been a constant presence ever since the first one. And I think that it's lame to face that all the time. And so what I kind of boil that down to is intended gameplay. What is the intended gameplay of a game? And I think that stuff that isn't intended gameplay is fun in doses, like in from time to time when something pops up that makes you play the game in a completely different way than base intended. I think it's fine in moderation. I guess when it's infrequent, I think it's cool, but when it's constant, I think it's lame. In Hearthstone, I think that manifests itself both in combo, but also in pure control. I'm not talking about like good stuff piles or mid-range piles with a high curve. I'm talking about like actual pure control, where you don't try to put any minions out and you're just like responding to threats constantly, which by the way is my favorite way to play. Like those things I think sprinkled here and there are a positive, but when it's constant, it takes the fun out of it.
I will defend the flame.
I'll cast a spell on you.
Hey, Big Sandwich. Hey, Zeno.
I see you.
You love win conditionless MTG decks. Yeah, I think one of, if not my favorite MTG deck of all time was blue-white in Theros. Ravnica Theros.
Starting the up.
Good times. Like, I had a lot of fun with Cthulhu Druid. That was a pure control deck.
On wings of destruction they come.
But also, like, I don't know how true this is still, but let me see if it is. I think this is more than usual, but it's still, like, better. Oh my goodness. So anyways, we have, this is standard MTG tournament results. Aggro is 68%. So I think aggro is just anything that, like, they have just 3 here. They've got, like, aggro control combo. And, so, like, that's 2, That's too... Like, I don't think decks in Magic or in Hearthstone boil down that cleanly into the three categories. But as far as, like, proactive, reactive combo, you know, like, yeah, there you are. Anyways, so, this is a pretty decent split. I do think that most decks should be, like, aggro, mid-range, good stuff piles, stuff like that. Stuff that plays the game as intended. And then, like, having a little bit of control and less than that combo. I think that this is probably still too much control, but I also don't know those decks. I don't know how much they're actually control versus, like, good stuff piles or other things like that. That's a nice split. Kind of. Maybe a little too heavy in control. This is coming from someone whose favorite playstyle is actual control.
Just use more.
Just use more. Also note, guys, that I don't think Martian is talking about Reno piles, for example, which almost always have some threats where they're just slow. You mean decks that really are just nothing but removal? Is that fair? Yes, that definitely. Reno piles, the average Reno. I think that this is a control deck. It's a control combo, but it's a control deck. At least as far as a Reno deck goes. But things like Reno Druid and Reno Priest are much more good stuff piles, and I don't think that control describes them well. Like, just modern Priest. Not, like, there have been some Reno Priests in the past that I would describe as control or control combo, but the current Reno Priests and Reno Druids, I think, are good stuff piles. And then, like, Reno Shaman is mostly a good stuff pile, but I think there's an argument that it can be a control deck.
What to do? What to do?
Do not slip away.
Has each monocolor Magic been the best color in its standard and wild before? Probably. Not sure though. I think blue is like the best color. The older you, I think the older you go back, the more blue is the best color. But I can't. I mean, I can't tell you for sure. I'm not the best person to ask about that. Xenowild, thank you so much for the 21 months, my friend. Imagine not being a sub, chapter 21, 2 years almost. Hey, Xeno, thank you so much. That's so generous of you. I really appreciate it.
Oh dear.
The dragons come, and we are many.
No alert, my bad. My bad, bro. I'm not that close, am I?
Do not look away.
Marshy, is the concept of Reno deck or Highlander deck in any other card game? It originates from Commander in MTG. fate of the world hangs in the balance. I guess.
Starting the operation. Starting the operation.
Need help? Let's give you some extra time.
Do 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 do. Alright, well, that's the second time I've lost to this. Why is Reno Mage no longer playing Pocket Galaxy? Because it's playing Quest Mage stuff. I need footage for something to make a video tomorrow at least. Should we go Blood or Frost for the third rune? Blood gets us Patchwork, right? So we'll go Blood. Plus then it's Booty K. This sucks, right? Highlander, Even Warrior. That sounds like a deck of all time. I'm kind of warriored out. Martian Oob. Ugh. There, I fixed it. Why does this one have to stink? So bad. This doesn't beat the Dragon decks, does it? Ooh, we get to play with that. Runes of Darkness is goated, is it? What about making the biggest CNE? But then I can't run staff and Cavaldier. Alright, well, now what? Can't believe this lost an attack. Oh my goodness. Why are we so scared of that card? Oh, we can put this in. Where's my signature one of this? So are we gonna be like full cringe? Neo forensic. Loatheb. Boom pistol? You're talking about Pessimistic? No, I mean, like, we're plagues already, right? Like, that'll take care of any ice block stuff. Is Theo in here already? Astalor? I guess so. Or Titan Yogg. Oof. This deck needs Shudderwock, I agree. Zolan's Celestial Projectionist. I was thinking about Bran. I feel like Dirty Rat is so bad. That's my big opinion on it. But now it's in my deck. What about Magatha? What is my spell situation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty low. I guess we'll Magatha. He'll be funny when you pull an extra turn dragon. That's true. Are you sure there are enough plagues for Chained Guardian and Highlander? Maybe there aren't. Maybe there aren't. That's a good point. Best deck I've ever seen. Oh, there's the saved one. All these things. All right, let's get out there.
Arthas versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. You will know endless torment.
Hell yeah, GG. Fingers crossed.
I see you've brought guests.
What about Corpse Explosion or Soul Stealer? This is a 1 blood, 2 unholy deck. That's what about Corpse Explosion or Soul Stealer. Keep on panning. Brain lag. I feel you. I feel you. Bird, 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 bird.
Keep on panning.
Are you giving Jules its last run before they kill it? No. No. Taking 3 from a 1/2 broken value, true. Burr.
Muzzle their magic.
Job's done.
You faced Raffle and Dulce today and you won. Well, there you go. If this is Fruit Druid and I lose to it, I'm out. Doesn't look like Fruit Druid if it's doing that.
Shut up!
This is dumb, but I want to keep playing stuff. Oh my god, a 1/1. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. Look how funny. Brand living a million years, what's happening? Yeah, we turned off their stuff for a couple turns. Now what are they gonna do? Are they gonna loose? Are they gonna go floop seeds?
The culprit
I
was...
do.
Here we go. What's Fruit Druid? It's the one that draws their whole deck, and then you they go solar floop, solar seeds, and deal like a jillion damage to your face. Losing to neutral cards, DK? Yeah. It's pretty funny. Is it Jover?
Stay strong.
Oh my goodness, this didn't matter at all.
None can stand against the Serpent Lords.
Boo. The only 2 unholy cards in your deck is the weapon. The weapon is important, and it's not the only one. Distress Cavalier is also 2.
I'm out of cards.
Wish I had that weapon.
Life, happiness, and bread.
I bestow these gifts
Alright, I'm never playing this deck. I don't know what else to play though. My interest is pretty low. Wild kind of sucks. Does my saturation look weird? I feel like I look oddly saturated. That's better. Kind of. Well, there's no interesting decks at the moment. I mean, it's got some. I just kind of recently did them is all. Like, I would enjoy playing this, maybe. But, like, do I want to do another Shaman video with the exact same deck so close to the other one? Double Battlecry Cthulhu Warrior. If I could play stuff like that and have fun with it, I would not have a deck building issue. What about Mechathon Warrior? I guess I haven't played that yet. Is there anything I have to write about that I should play? Even DK, blah. Oh, that wasn't in my DK deck. Hey Ghosty, how you doing? Good to see you. What's the good word? There's always questline Warlock, all the variants. I think I should try some questline Warlock. There's one that's like actually been doing okay on HS Replay. Looks a little wonky, but it seems to be doing alright. Ow. Goodbye, my sweet 02. And Godspeed.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Psychic detective!
Predictable. Not impressed.
Kind of ashamed to admit it, but one of my favorite decks of all time was Odd Questline Hunter. I don't think you should be ashamed to admit it. I think if that's how you feel, that's just great. I'll take my 5-2 over no 5-2.
Not impressed.
Thank you. Nice grumble. It would have been if the Lotheb lived. Now I'm not sure I want to do it. Now I'm not sure I want to do it. I might do this. What then? What then, chat? Not gonna lie, I enjoy Demon Seed decks. I think that is perfectly fine, and I don't think you're a degen. Go forth, my nonsense. Yep, go forth, my nonsense. It's true. Nice crumble now. Again, he speaks too soon. I am still gonna do it though. It's alright enough. Or do I do this? Lotheb and that in my Grumble? And Okani?
Not impressed.
Molded in mine.
Fun fact, Ziliax is in overall half of all standard decks. I think that makes like a ton of sense. That type of card, if done
Hand over the goods.
like that, should be that way, I think.
I wake once more.
Nobody move, and no one gets hurt.
I guess I'll just do this.
Job's done.
Did it work? I think so. We lose Grumble, so maybe that's dumb. I don't know. Do you ever play aggro decks? Sometimes. Hey there, Marshy. I'm finally able to catch a stream. It's been very hectic for me recently, but your YouTube videos help a ton. Hehu, thank you so much for watching my YouTube videos. It helps me a lot. I appreciate you. What direction should I take Reno Warlock these days? Why don't you just put in the good cards?
The brotherhood
They,
shall
much like any other Reno deck, just take the best of it.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
And then you Renathal and then Reno Hero, and like don't put the don't like build around big demons or anything. Just take like their best good cards and put them. BooTube criminally underwatched. I agree. Everyone should watch more BooTube. Hi Marshy, I just spent 10 hours working on a report and it's 6 a.m. but at least I could finally catch a stream. I'm sorry you had to work on a report for 10 hours. That sounds terrible. Why minion there and not spell? I'm trying not to get Theotard.
Starting the operation.
Predictable.
I'm uninstalling.
Is no excuse for
Great.
bad manners.
I hate this game so much. Hopefully it showed them. Ah, great. Great. Of course. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see, I have 9. That could be 18. Nope.
I know when I've lost. Brightest greetings to you.
All right. Well. I think I'm gonna go to the store, work on some articles tonight, and try to do stream plus video tomorrow. I was up pretty late finishing yesterday's. It was that's what happens when I make one that's too long. It just like consumes my whole day. It makes me so tired. So I can't I'm enjoying having fun with you guys and talking and stuff, but I think I'm not in the best mood for it. So I'm just gonna go do other stuff that I had planned for tomorrow, today, and then we can have a weekend stream. So yeah, you guys have been great. I will be back again tomorrow to do something. Who knows what? I certainly don't.